Liverpool are set to conclude their pre-season schedule in an unconventional but strategically significant manner, with 2 friendly fixtures against Athletic Club on the same day at Anfield. The back-to-back games, scheduled for 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. kickoffs, respectively, will allow head coach Arne to field 2 entirely different X's and gain a broader assessment of his squad ahead of the 2025-26 Premier League season. This doubleheader is not just about fitness or fulfilling obligations, it's a calculated opportunity to refine tactics, evaluate player combinations, and identify the most cohesive unit for the competitive campaign ahead. Slot's decision to divide his squad into 2 groups for the friendlies mirrors a similar approach taken last summer, when Liverpool wrapped up their preparations with matches against Sevilla and Las Palmas. However, unlike last year, Slot has had the luxury of working with a near-full squad throughout pre-season. This has allowed for more comprehensive tactical training and smoother integration of new signings and academy prospects. These 2 matches, therefore, serve as more than simple run. They're key tests of chemistry, structure, and readiness. A number of considerations will shape the lineups Slot chooses. First and foremost is the uncertainty surrounding goalkeeper Alisson Becker. The Brazilian left the Asia Tour early to attend a personal matter in his homeland, and it remains unclear whether he has returned in time to feature. His absence, if confirmed, opens the door for Georgi Mamardashvili to stake his claim as the first-choice goalkeeper in Alisson's absence. Freddie Woodman is likely to deputise in the secondary sheet, while Armin Pexi could be included among the substitutes. Defensively, Joe Gomez is unavailable due to an Achilles injury, which further limits senior centre-back options. As a result, makeshift solutions will be required, particularly for the second fixture. Milos, Kirkes and Connor Bradley are expected to be deployed as fullbacks in the primary she, with Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate forming a familiar central pairing. This group represents Slot's strongest available back 4 and is likely to start the second match, the primetime slot that most resembles a dress rehearsal for the Premier League opener against Bournemouth. In contrast, the earlier game could see a more experimental backline featuring Jeremy Frimpong at right back, Andy Robertson on the left, and an unconventional centre-back pairing of Wataru Endo and Kostas Tsimikas. While not natural centre-halves, both have been utilised in deep roles before and offer the tactical discipline Slot may be looking to assess. Midfield selections present both opportunities and challenges. Dominic Szoboszlai recently became a father, and his availability remains in question. If he is deemed ready, he will partner Ryan Gravenberch and Florian Wirtz in a midfield 3 brimming with technical ability, creativity, and forward thrust. This trio would slot into the stronger lineup and represent Slot's likely starting midfield for the season opener, should Szoboszlai be unavailable. Curtis Jones or even Alexis Mac Allister, who is still regaining match fitness, could slot in. The earlier fixture is expected to feature a youthful and dynamic midfield, with Trainioni anchoring the base, Harvey Elliott operating as the central playmaker, and Curtis Jones offering box-to-box energy, if not required in the main she. This combination gives Slot the chance to evaluate emerging talent in a competitive context. In attack, Mohamed Salah, Hugo Ekitike, and Cody Gakpo headline the primary front 3. Salah remains the talismanic figure on the right wing, with Gakpo operating from the left and Ekitike leading the line. The latter has impressed in training and is being groomed as a potential starter, with this match offering a golden opportunity to make a final impression before the season begins. The secondary attacking trio is expected to comprise Ben Doak on the right, Rio Ngumaha on the left, and Darwin Núñez through the middle. Doak's explosive pace and directness, Ngumaha's technical flair, and Núñez's physical presence and finishing ability provide a balanced and dangerous attack. This trio will be essential in giving Slot a glimpse of how the squad's depth can perform under pressure. On the bench, Armin Pexi will likely be included as the backup goalkeeper, joined by the recovering Alexis Mac Allister, utility player, Lucas Stevenson, and promising youngsters such as Kieran Morrison and Trent Condon. Jayden Danns may feature if fit, and Federico Chiesa and James McConnell remain options if they receive medical clearance. The involvement of academy talents like Amara Nalo-Welody, Lucky, Tommy Pilling, and Cade Gordon will also add depth and energy to the substitutes bench. Slot's strategy is clear. Use the first match to examine depth, experiment with makeshift solutions, and give youth a platform. The second match, however, will be about consolidating his preferred she, building fluency among key starters, and giving them the tempo and intensity of a competitive fixture just days before the Premier League begins. Ultimately, these twin fixtures are less about results and more about refinement. Slot has already laid the groundwork during a productive pre-season, and Monday night's doubleheader offers the clearest window yet into his thinking. The performances, combinations, and cohesion on display will shape not just the team that walks out against Bournemouth, but also the pecking order within a Liverpool squad aiming to reclaim domestic and European glory. As Liverpool fans return to Anfield for a double dose of action, they'll be watching closely, not just for goals and excitement, but for clues. Clues about how Slot's Liverpool will look, feel, and function. Clues about the next generation ready to break through. And perhaps most importantly, clues about whether this new era can deliver the success the red half of Merseyside craves.